Past year, we received our player suggestions on MCL and made some adjustments to the matchmaking mechanism accordingly. In this version, we'll make players' network connection a key factor in matchmaking. That means when you enter the MCL, all the matched players will be fighting in the best performing server. Second, the improvement of gameplay smoothness. We also did a lot of work to improve the gameplay in matches. First, we'd like to share our all-new upgraded battle proxy strategy. We spent twice the usual cost to build a new server line so that from now on, battle data in matches could be transferred through multiple lines. For example, it's like if you ordered only one pizza, but we sent you two and had two delivery men to deliver them so that even if one of them was caught in traffic, the other one could send the pizza to you in time. We use this method to avoid high ping caused by network fluctuations as much as possible. As well as the new server line, we also optimize the way servers send and receive data. Let's keep using pizza delivery as an example. First, we used two delivery men to deliver your pizza, which is the data of how you moved your heroes around. But if the two delivery men were both stuck in traffic, it could also cause delay. So to further avoid that possibility, we optimized the underlying mechanism to make it faster to send and receive data. So, even if the delivery men were temporarily stuck, they could move on once there was no traffic, making sure your pizza was delivered before you lost your patience. In other words, the gameplay will be smoother in matches. We'd also like to share with you our reconnection optimization strategy. You all know that when there's a bad network connection, the game could lag or even disconnect. These issues used to happen at an approximately 30% rate every day, and now that we've updated the underlying mechanism, the reconnection rate is dropped to around 15%. It's obvious that there is now fewer lagging and reconnection issues, and from now on, we'll keep working on the underlying mechanism to further reduce the reconnection rate. And last, we all know how frustrating it can be to have a bad network connection, especially in matches. And we've been focusing on trying to fix this issue. But like how there are things in life we can't control, we cannot promise to cover every issue for now. Still, there's no need to worry. For players that are affected by a bad network, we'll compensate you if we find that you lost the match due to a bad network connection. We'd like to offer an apology to players whose gameplay has been affected by bad network connections. We understand how frustrating it is to lose a match due to connection issues. And please, trust us. The game experience of our players is always our priority, and we've been spending resources and making tireless efforts to optimize our network connection so that our players can have more fun battling in the game. And we promise to keep working on improving this aspect of the game in the future. Thank you for your continued support for MLBB. Until next time, we'll be seeing you in the Land of Dawn. Hi everyone, welcome back to Project Next Express, where you can get first-hand information about Project Next. In this episode, we're going to talk about the revamped Saber Squad skins and some brand new in-game features. As the first series of themed skins that was introduced to the game, Saber Squad skins have always been our all-time favorite. However, as Mobile Legends evolves into a more refined piece of work, some earlier skins gradually fall short of the game's quality. That's why we decided to give Saber Squad a complete upgrade to deliver a better experience. We have not only remodeled the whole Saber Squad, but also designed brand new animations for them. In addition, we have updated their visual effects across the board to make them truly stand out on the battlefield. Johnson is a hero who can transform into a vehicle. We believe that the core of his design is to emphasize the sense of machinery. Therefore, we have added more visual elements in that regard. And in terms of Johnson's skills, we've also made the colors and visuals more detailed and vibrant. The next is Johnson's ult, the skill that makes him one of a kind. Now, after the update, when Johnson transforms, travels, or accelerates, you will see more distinctive visual effects that accurately reflect his status. We've changed the color of his energy shield he opens up to make it more in line with his color scheme. In addition, we've also made special adjustments to the shield to make the car crash more realistic. Check under Johnson's feet. Do you see Saber Squad's logo there? When it comes to Johnson's passive, instead of using a dull halo, we decided to design a visible shield made of hexagonal plates to make it more intuitive. Johnson is just a fine example of Saber Squad's rework. Remember to check the whole squad out when the update arrives. Now, let's move on to the new in-battle custom UI. In order to polish up the battle experience, with Project Next, we now bring you this great feature that allows you to customize everything of the in-battle UI. With custom UI, players can adjust the size, transparency, and position of different modules as well as buttons according to their needs. In our previous research, we learned that one layout might not be able to satisfy everyone. Now, custom UI will perfectly solve your problem. You can drag skill buttons and other UI modules such as chatbox, minimap, etc. to configure a UI layout of your own. Lastly, let us introduce the new in-battle effect screen. In the old effect screen, players won't be able to preview cosmetics like kill announcement, spawn, recall, and elimination effects. Many players have told us that they want to view those well-made effects outside of the battlefield. Now, your wish has come true. The new effects screen allows you to directly view the effects, emotes, and sacred statues just as you're on the battlefield. You can set a different emote or effect for every hero. In addition, we've added hero action to the game for the first time. Like other in-battle effects, you can view different hero actions directly on the effect screen. Now in MLDT, aside from emotes, you have one more way to express your feelings. You can assign your hero actions to the slots on the outer circle of the Smart Wheel. While on the battlefield, you can drag the Smart Wheel button to quickly show off your hero action. No matter when you're in the mood for a celebration or a taunt, you can always find the right hero action for you. Well, that's all for this episode of Project Next. If you have any suggestions for Project Next and Mobile Legends Bang Bang, feel free to leave a comment below. Give us a like if you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to follow us for more content to come. Until next time, we'll be seeing you in the Land of Dawn.
You don't know the power of the dark side. May the Force be with you.
Hey guys, welcome to the latest episode of Project Next Express. We know that you guys are hungry for more information about the changes and optimizations that are coming to MLBB. That's the reason why we have prepared a fully loaded meal to satisfy your appetite. In this episode of Project Next Express, we will be covering equipment, including newly added items, upgrades, and some adjustments. Overall, we've made drastic changes to the whole equipment system, starting with 3 brand new items: War Axe, Shadow Twin Blades, and Radiant Armor. War Axe is said to have been wielded by the Leonin's ancestors as they resisted the Abyss forces along with the Elves. When they could no longer fight, the weapon and its power fell into a deep slumber. As of late, it has been awoken by the rage and battle spirit of a certain Leonin warrior. War Axe grows stronger as you stay in battle, increasing your physical attack and penetration every second. Once reaching full stacks, War Axe will provide the wielder with extra movement speed. Shadow Twin Blades, a pair of blades to which great power is bound, were found by Karina when she accidentally intruded into Glue's turf. Shadow Twin Blades provides burst damage as well as additional control effect. Once the wielder leaves the battle for a certain period of time, the next basic attack will inflict extra magic damage and slow. Radiant Armor, a great armor against magic damage. Radiant Armor boosts the wearer's magic damage reduction every time they receive magic damage. The effect is stackable, which makes it a perfect item when facing sustained magic damage. Moving on to the upgrades. We all know that to junglers and roamers, cheaper starting equipment and fewer equipment slots occupied often mean that they can get the key advanced equipment more quickly, as well as having more flexibility in
Hello and welcome to
Your
Mobile
team is
Legends
banning.
Discord Tournament Season 3. And I am your caster, Salt, and beside me I have Nyx. Hi, say hello, Nyx.
Hi everyone, welcome back.
And this will be the bronze match with Wolf against Evil. And as you can see from our band pick and their band picks, it seems to be they're fighting most of the fighters, it seems. Banning Harley seems to be more relevant now in this meta, isn't
Yeah,
it?
because of the latest
Your team
adjustments,
is picking.
he can deal
Phobia's
lots
ban.
of damage. What do you think they are going to be picking first? Do you think it's going to be their
Well,
tank?
it seems that movement, any heroes with a mobility skill would be out of the window since they've already picked Phobos, so they would most likely want to choose a high mobility hero like Lance, and they went for an X-Borg.
I am surprised they didn't pick Benedetta because she has been picked lately very a lot.
And I wonder what pick they will try to counter that X-Borg.
I am not so sure regarding that because with his latest item, he's really good. Oh,
Your
Kaja.
team is picking.
The Kaja and the Selena pick. It seems they are going for quite a bit of magic damage on their side.
Selena would be really good for midline, for rotation. Don't you think?
I think Selena will be very helpful with rotating in other lanes. She's a very good support. But it will depend on what carry they will pick later on.
Yeah.
Among the planes exists the equilibrium.
And with a Yi,
Your team
it seems.
is picking.
Oh, and a Kurfa as well. Well, it seems that mobility heroes might be a bit of a hard choice to decide on.
Eve is really annoying with your ult, but she
Yes,
is.
especially paired with other heroes such as Farsha.
Yeah. But
They
the thing
can-
is, she's not really mobile. You can even cancel her ult sometimes.
Well, that's the thing with Eve. With Eve, she can do damage
Your
from
team
very
is
very far distances, and she can position herself in a place that keeps herself safe, and has the team be able to support her in case she comes into any trouble. And for the Yi Sun Shin carry pick, it seems.
I am surprised that they didn't lock him last because lately I have noticed that majority of our teams have been picking their carry latest.
Though picking carry during the last pick might be a good option. Sometimes it would be better to have supports that are not countered rather than the
Your
carry.
team
So
is
instead,
banning.
while the carry is being countered, the support can still counter their counter, as to say.
Yeah, I would agree on that. Oh, they have been Saber.
While carries such as Yichushin can perform well on their own, it would be more effective to have supports that can carry the team as a whole.
Yeah, and the thing is, Yusanshin, he can deal quite the damage in the beginning of the game, and he doesn't really fall out on the late game. And the thing is, he is good for
Your team is banning.
map awareness. He can use his ult to see where the enemy is.
And that's what makes him a very good pick as a jungler, since he can use his ult to clear out, to find enemy locations and seek out kills.
Yes, And the thing is, sometimes you can even
Your
still
team is
flirt with it.
banning.
If you're lucky.
Well, we will hope that you would be lucky like that.
And a Granger ban. It seems last picking Hyper would be not really beneficial to them since Granger has been banned.
But they still have Lance, Hayabusa.
Though those fall a bit behind during the late game, and it seems that blue team here evil, red team here evil, they have the better advantage during the late game.
But the thing is, they haven't picked their tank.
It's true they might not have an advantage in sustainability, but if they can snowball slowly towards the early game, they would be a force to reckon with. And it seems all the strong but a Sylvana pick.
I wonder if it's going to be side or their tank. Because
It's most
Carrot, if I'm not wrong, he or she always plays tank.
As for support,
they prefer support. Tanky Raphael is quite good actually.
yeah, this has been seen more in the meta lately, where tanks have not really been chosen, where they would go for a very tanky fighter on the side lanes, and that would technically be their tank. Well, it's not really a tank, but it's enough sustainability. See, that's the Belmont pick right there. Going
They
for a
have
very
tricked us.
Going for a very tanky fighter on the side lanes helps them a lot, while preventing their team to be too squishy.
Yeah, and the thing is, with fighters, they are very good to rotate and push all the sides.
That is correct. Their balance in fighting capabilities and defending capabilities are really good.
Your team is picking.
Oh, and the Chang'e pick. It seems they were lacking a bit. Wait. Brody. Okay.
They are going for double magic damage, huh?
As though it seems. And a Rafael
wonder
pick on the red team.
If Chane is going to be side.
Well, a Yves can actually support the Chang'e from afar. Chang'e can just use the ult while Yves slows them down, and that's really helpful during the early game.
Fleas.
Actually, that would be a good combo.
And that is it for ban phase.
So as we can see, from Wolf side, Hawk picked Xborg, Zeus is Kufra, Psycho is Eve, Destiny Baby is Chane, and Wolf is Leo. I mean, Leo is our carry, Brody.
And on the other side, it's Isushin. I wonder how this is a very interesting pick from both red and blue team. As usually you would want to go one or two mages only.
Yeah, and they have been picking quite lots of magic damage users. Who are you calling your dips on? Who you think going to win?
I call dibs on Wolf since they have a very balanced team in the late game and early. Yves and Chang'e can support their Brody, and as Brody snowballs, they reach the late game and can probably win. While red team, they lack a bit of CC other than Kaja and Selena.
But the thing is, I think Evil would like to go and finish the game early as much as possible.
That is very true. They have the high advantage in the early game.
So I would call my dips on Evil.
As it seems, it is Isushin going towards the red buff as usual.
Chane is fighting Balmont. I wonder if she's going to survive that much.
Chang'e, I think she has the better advantage since she can deal damage from afar. With the Balmond going mid though, they went for an early gank but it didn't work out. It seems that red team is rotating towards top lane. The Chang'e might be in trouble. Oh, red team is trying to pressure top lane, but Chang'e seems to be doing pretty well there.
Yeah, against 4 people. Since Selena has retreated to the mid line. And everyone else.
Oh, a stun on the Eve. And are they going for a gank? They went for first blood. First
Oh.
blood goes to Selena.
That was a nice kill.
Hero has been slain.
Oh, with the Chang'e on the top lane being ganked. Very aggressive play from Evil on the top lane.
Blue team hero has been slain.
Oh, they're going for mid lane.
Brody has been taken down. I wonder if Eagle is going to try and take Turtle while it's possible, since their carry is out.
Well, they're going. Yisushin seems to be going for. They're all going for Turtle. Kurva's trying to find an opening, but it won't work. As Rafaela's oh, the Eve manages to dodge the Selena. True, by the jungle, but they get the turtle instead, so it doesn't matter.
If Eve had used her ult, there might have been a chance of stealing the turtle.
Still, Xborg is having very much a lot of trouble during bot lane fighting a Balmond. It
I
seems
think
that
they have made quite good choices of switching sides.
that is correct. Kaja is more capable of fighting a Chang'e on top lane.
Yeah, as we can see here, because Balmont is not letting Borg farm on his line much.
Well, it seems the Balmond pick seems to be in their favor as Xborg is having a lot of trouble in the bot lane. Meanwhile, mid lane, Kaja goes in for the kill. Selena gets the Chang'e from behind, but none seem to secure the kill. However, they get one Kurva manages to open Eve,
Oh,
and the slow
Kaja is
combo from the
out.
Chang'e and Eve.
Here we can see Yusenshin is checking the map with his ult. I think he's going for the kill on Chane while he can.
But blue team manages to support the Chang'e from far. However, Xbox is having lots of trouble in bottom lane fighting a Selena and a Balmond. Oh, top lane manages to secure a gank, while bot lane is also managed to secure another gank.
They literally did one-on-one.
It was a good trade, I guess. The Balmond pick seems to be in their favor a lot.
Blue team is trying to steal their turtle, but Yusenshin is coming along.
Ishushin doesn't get it. However, they managed to get them back.
Yeah, they
With
killed
this
off Brody.
insane damage from Yeevo.
Blue team turret has been destroyed.
Seems like Bauman barely escaped Xborg here. Team is literally not letting the Xborg rest, even a bit.
Red team hero has been slain. Red team has slain the turtle.
That was a very nice kill of Selena.
Oh, the Balman trying to break his shield in the bot lane.
Yushin is trying to get the turtle while he can. And he got it. Blue team is ganking Balmont.
Blue team turret has been destroyed.
Kufra is out. Their mid is falling apart.
It seems that Evil has the bigger advantage here due to the early game. The Yisushin was able to snowball to the late game. With the Yisushin at the whopping level 12, I think Evil might be able to take this match. However, we can't be so sure that Wolf might be able to come back as well.
Yeah, they still have late game advantage if they survive until late game.
However, that might be a bit hard due to the Brody being only level 9 with a insane 3 level difference between their both carries.
Hero has been slain.
But the thing is, once you hit late game, Evil might slow down on the farm, so they can easily get on their level and turn back the game.
True, but however, that may be a bit hard with Evil denying the blue team's jungle.
Yeah, as we can see here, they are having lots of trouble with staying alive and being able to push.
While red team successfully manages to steal the red buff from blue team.
Lord has been spawned, and Yushin is already
on it.
They didn't even wanted to wait until 12 minutes. They're really eager to finish it as fast as possible.
Well, they do want to take advantage of that 3-4 level difference between both of the carries. They might be scared that the Brody would reach late game too fast and might be able to come back. So red team would most likely want to end it as quick as possible.
Blue team turret has been
I am sure that would be really possible because both of the sideline players are doing a great job at not letting sidelines being pushed, and they keep clearing the lines.
Oh, however, an aggressive play from Kaja manages to kill their carry.
Blue team turret has been destroyed.
Sorry, my mistake. It was Eve.
Blue team turret has been destroyed.
My mistake.
But
Still-
top line is being pushed by the Lord. and they are not losing any time in clearing out the other lines.
Still, Brody's not able to dish out enough damage for them to kill any of them. Oh, Eve pops her ult. As you can
Evil
see,
has taken all the advantage of their Lord and have pushed all the sides.
however, Wolf seems to be holding on pretty well with defending with none of the inhibitors being broken.
Blue team base turret has been destroyed.
Yeah, but I wonder if they're going to last for long. By the way, how Evil is pressuring them. And
Lots of
they have
pressure from
literally
Red
like 11k difference in gold.
Blue team base turret has
It
been
just seems to be
destroyed.
who stuns the enemy first. Selena's trying to pick out some stuns. With Yizushin going for it. Eve super low. She can't continue the fight. Another stun from Rafaela, managing to hit the
Red
Brody.
team hero has been slain.
At least they managed to defend their base. Now they have no turrets at the moment.
All of their
Their
inhibitors
tank is
destroyed. It
out.
might be a bit rough for blue team. However, they managed to pick off 2 other from the red team. Only leaving red team with squishies. It seems that red team is forced to retreat for now.
They might want to wait until the Lord respawns to take it again and finish the game off.
Yeah, that might be the play for red team.
Unless blue team tries to steal the buff. I mean Lord.
Well, it seems that blue team is playing very, very defensively.
Yeah, and with the pressure of minions, they are only clearing the lines.
Red team has slain the Lord.
Blue team is not able to push out any further due to the Selena and the Kaja. Any surprise attack from the bush could mean the end of one of their squishies, as we just saw just now with Eve. And now red team are taking the Lord. Blue team still seems to be taking a defensive stance. They're not going to challenge it at all.
Because Selena is still around, making sure that they wouldn't move around.
True, with Selena on surveillance duty, it seems that blue team will not be able to challenge it at all. It seems that blue team will be forced to take a very defensive stance in base.
Even one mistake from the red side, they can easily turn the game to their advantage.
Very true. They just have to search out for that one mistake that red team might do.
Has been slain.
But the same goes to the blue team. If they even make one little mistake, the game would end it right there.
That is very true. Okay, they're going for a full lane push. Selena manages to stun the Kurfa. Already they captured one of their squishies. Brody is already gone.
They might have a hard time now.
And that is it. First round goes to Evil.
That was a really nice game from the Evil. They were really offensive and didn't let Wolf even push one line properly.
Some equipment with movement items. In the old patch, jungling or roaming equipment not only took up a fixed slot, but also cost gold to upgrade. Once you purchase either one of them, your build choices would be limited. But now, as a jungler or a roamer, you can start off with movement items to get more build choices and versatility. That's not all. The upgraded movement equipment, aka shoes and boots, comes with special quests. By finishing these quests, you can get an extra skill every game. Choose the right skill according to your hero and strategy to seize the victory. If you want to fight your enemies head-on, Flame Retribution is perfect for you as it inflicts true damage, as well as stealing physical attack and magic power from the target in a short period of time. If you are a roamer who needs to frequently provide shields or healing to your teammates, Favor is the right one for you for the extra healing it brings. Keep in mind that roaming skills will be gradually enhanced as the match progresses. This gives roamers bigger influences in the late game. What's more, roaming movement items now grant the wearer's teammates gold bonus regardless of the wearer's gold count. And the gold bonus also counts toward the quest progress of the item. Note that purchasing multiple roaming movement items would result in slow quest progression and low skill strength. It is recommended to purchase only one roaming movement item for each team. And to make sure each equipment item has its time to shine, we've made adjustments to a few. Now Dominant Ice no longer inflicts slow. Instead, it reduces the shield and HP regen of nearby enemy heroes, excluding those affected by life drain. Moreover, now enemy heroes affected by Dominant Ice's effect will bury Mark. Next, Thunderbolt. We adjusted the damage and slow effect of its unique passive, Thunderbolt. We've also added another unique passive Magic Mastery to Enchanted Talisman. This new passive increases the player's maximum cooldown reduction. To make MLBB more entertaining while keeping it competitive for the pro players, these equipment items have also received optimization. For more detailed information, stay tuned to future episodes of Project Next Express and Patch Notes. Well, that's all for this episode of Project Next. If you have any suggestions for Project Next and Mobile Legends Bang Bang, feel free to leave a comment below. Give us a like if you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to follow us for more content to come. Until next time, we'll be seeing you in the Land of Dawn.
The daughter of eternal leads upward.
Slain an enemy. And the killing spree. Done with the trophy. You have slain an enemy. Like grace. Slain an enemy. Let them come. They will only make my blade sharper. There are only two kinds of directions. Killing spree! Legendary! Clean cut! Legendary!
Hello everyone! Today we're bringing you a new episode of Project Next Express 2021. Are you satisfied with our next version in June? In September, we'll be bringing you more updates on the next version with more surprises to come. Now, let's take a look at our first-hand information on the next version in September. First, we'll be bringing you 4 revamped heroes. We thought that Lancelot's previous portrait didn't fully show his gallantry as a noble swordsman. So, this time we optimized the shape of his face, making him look more classically handsome. We also enhanced the details of his outfit and armor and changed his shirt into see-through black gauze to add more charm to his elegant nature. As for Odette, we kept the elements of a swan in her revamped portrait since she's the heir to the Swan Castle, and further emphasized the feeling of feathers. In addition, we adjusted her figure and body proportions, making her look even more beautiful and attractive. After we're done with the revamp of Lancelot and Odette, the 2 classic Western heroes, let's have a look at Kagura and Hayabusa, the 2 heroes from the East. Kagura is designed to be an Onmyoji master, so we're still using such elements in her revamped portrait. In this round of updates, we optimized her design, enhanced the details of her portrait, and added more Japanese embellishments to make her more adorable. Next, let's move on to the revamped leader of the Shadow Sect, Hayabusa. You can see that the revamped Hayabusa is slightly showing his muscular arms and seems more powerful than before, and the readjusted outfit and armor materials make him look more like a ninja now. If you want to learn more about the revamped heroes, like their skill adjustments, display animations, and battle performances, do not forget to watch our upcoming videos. And these 4 heroes will be the main characters in our animated short in September. Make sure you don't miss out. Next, it's about the upgrade of the main screen. The current UI of the main screen is laid out with complex buttons and icons, and the elements are fairly simple and boring, with a deep and dull color scheme and design. The revamped main screen will show a broader, unobstructed view. Scenes in the Land of Dawn will be used as background to make the main screen feel more immersive. The UI designs will be simpler and lighter, optimizing players' visual and user experience. Meanwhile, we also made lots of adjustments to the process of entering the battlefield. What's more important than the updated UI is that we're using a long-take view for the effects of heroes entering the battlefield, greatly improving the feeling of immersion. That's all for today's episode of Project Next. Don't miss out when the update arrives in September. Until next time, we'll be seeing you in the Land of Dawn.
I hope they're stronger than me.
Hello and welcome. This is the second round with Evil against Wolf. It seems that with their last match, Evil was able to take advantage of the early game and stop Wolf from
Your
being
team
able to
is
jungle,
banning.
allowing the
Yes.
Yushin Shin to snowball furthermore.
I am pretty sure this game Wolf is going to be banning Selena and Yusun Shin.
It seems that Evil is really keen on banning Fulvus every match. They also banned it last match.
Because he can be very tanky and sometimes hard to deal with, which is understandable.
Your team is banning.
And for another Jawhead ban,
I'm surprised that Wolf is not banning Selena or Yusun Shin. I was expecting them to do that.
another Harley ban. It seems that they are banning the same same bans as last match, isn't it?
Yeah. Probably now it's going to be Matilda.
You would want to think that Wolf would want to switch up their team composition, but it doesn't. But with the same band, it seems like they're trying to go further with this team comp of theirs.
When you gaze
Your
into
team is banning.
And with the Selena ban, it seemed that Selena was very annoying last match.
Yeah, with the stuns especially.
Your team is banning.
Well, it is true that Evil managed to get a lot of Selena stuns that made them team fight turntables. Well, with Selena, they're able to turn tables really quickly with the stun. However, an
Yeah,
expert
especially because Evil for the Wolf, their Chani and Eve had a really hard time with it.
Oh, but it is very interesting that Evil would want to ban Xbox since they didn't have a problem with Xbox before this, didn't they? I'm pretty sure they had the Bellman pick, which
Your team is
managed to
picking.
fend off Xbox.
I guess
Ah.
just to be sure.
With the Kaja ban. Kaja is really good at picking off those squishies and killing them at once.
Your team is picking.
Now, but they have left Matilda open. Oh, Popo.
With the
That
purple?
is actually a great choice, I would say.
Popple is often picked as a support.
Actually, tank.
Yes, it's because with Popple, he can use his dog, and he can commit without risking too much of his own life.
Yes, which is very the majority of people take advantage of it, and he can leave traps everywhere.
A punch for a punch.
among the planes exists the
Your team
equilibrium.
is picking.
Oh, Wolf is persisting with the Eve pick. However, it seems that because Xborg is banned, they would have to go for Paquito.
I wonder if they're going to be picking Matilda because they left her open.
You would like to assume so, but Evil managed to use Rafaela in their last match. So they might pick a Rafaela for this. They might continue to pick. However, they're going for a Granger Hyper this time, and very early on as well.
Pretty sure Evil is confident in their carry.
Your team is banning.
Oh, with the Ling. With Fovas out of the picture, Ling can easily gank and jungle with ease.
Since Evil side have already picked their jungle, I don't think they're going to be banning any Yusanshin or anyone else.
I wonder what Evil would pick for their mage, however. It seems they're lacking one.
Come and join me.
Your team is banning.
Going for a Lunox ban since they lack a mage. It is true. Lunox is one of the more versatile mages with a immune
Yeah,
while dishing out a lot of damage at once.
and she can go in and go out of team fights easily
Your
with her
team
ult.
is banning.
Dark and light.
Oh, are we seeing a Matilda ban? Evil is not using the Matilda pick. They're using the ban.
That that's such a waste. I would have blocked Matilda if I could. Because
However,
she's really good for rotation.
that is very true. However, with Evil's current comp, it might be a bit hard for them to rotate. If it was a Yuzushin, it would have been a bit easier. However, they did go for a Grenga pick.
Your team is banning.
I wonder if they would be able to turn the tables this
Oh,
time
no
around.
ban from the red team.
Oh,
Empty ban.
maybe they have someone in they would like to pick.
But that leaves one more option for blue team.
I wonder if they're going to be banning Kufra.
That would not be in their
Your
favor
team
though,
is
as the red team have a Ling. And a Tigreal ban, it seems. It would be more beneficial if Evil picked Kurfa to counter the Ling. As well as the Pakito.
I might not be a lighted man, but
Your
I do
team
know
is picking.
Oh, and a Barat's pick.
He can be pretty annoying with his ult, to be honest.
That is very true. He can dish out a lot of damage once he has all the stacks, while being very tanky.
Yes, and especially being really like big boy.
Oh, they're going for a Harif for their mage.
Unusual, we haven't been seeing Harriet a lot.
Time to go to the RT show.
Your team is picking.
And a Saber. Oh, Lilia
Oh.
instead. With the recent buffs to Lilia, it seems that Lilia is getting stronger by each meta.
If I am not wrong, in one of their games where they played against Batani Jill, Evil played really well with Lilia.
Oh, and a Kurfa pick from red
But-
team.
I wonder if they would be able to play that well this time around also. If they win, they would be winners. Are you still rooting for Wolf?
I think Wolf has the better advantage due to how tanky they are. And with Ling, they might be able to rotate as fast, if not faster, than Evil.
But for a Link to be able to deal damage, he would need his buff. And Evil be doing great at stealing their buff sometimes.
Very true, they have a Saber. And Saber can deny as much as he can.
But the thing is, in late game, if they stuck
Welcome
to the bans, Link can try to split push.
It seems that Evil is going for a very passive team comp this time.
Which is surprising from their first game.
That's very true. They went for a very aggressive first game, and now they're taking a very passive one for this second game.
Let's see how they're. Oh.
A mid lane, an attempt from Lilia to kill the Eve, but that wasn't enough.
But that was
Oh,
a
and the
great
Lilia
damage.
dishing
Wow,
out
wow.
damage like nothing. Lilia is able to zone very well, especially during the early game.
It barely escaped.
And with Popol supporting, Eve can aggress as much as she wants. Oh, it seems they're going for blue team is going for a gank and by Paquito, but Paquito manages to escape, even so barely.
Blue team hero has been
Ling
slain.
going in for the kill, with his team supporting him.
That was a
was
double
a-
kill.
That
It
did
was
not-
nice from the
Slain.
blue
Hero
team.
has been slain.
That did not favor blue team in the slightest.
Oh.
And both die in the turret in bot lane. It seems that Yuzong is trying to look for picks. However, Paquito has the better advantage in terms of 1v1, with a Ling supporting him behind as well.
Red team hero has been slain.
Seems like this time around, Wolf is trying to be really aggressive.
Red team hero has been slain. Blue team has slain the turtle.
Oh, with the Saber going in. They're trading side by side. The Eve is... The Eve is dead? No, it's not.
Blue team hero has been slain. Blue team hero has been slain.
I see in the beginning, Evil was a bit startled by how Wolf was aggressive, but now they are getting back on their normal comp, how they play.
It is very true. Red is just abusing the blue team's mistakes.
Yeah,
Blue team that tried to go for a gank on the top lane turned around instead and favored red team instead.
Red team hero has been slain.
He being very aggressive, fighting a Paquito on top lane, managing to win as well.
Red team hero has been slain. Red team hero has been slain.
Oh, blue team manages to pick off one of them on top lane. The Lilia uses her ult to go back in time. Let's just crush it on mid lane. Very aggressive play by blue team on the blue buff. They're trying to deny Lane from taking the blue buff. That will become a huge disadvantage for red team.
yes, since Link really needs his blue buff to be running around the map.
That's very true. Link is very dependent on blue buff.
Double kill. Killing spree.
However, Link manages to get the Saber. A very weird positioning by Popol from behind.
Yeah,
Red team
this
turret
time
has been
around,
destroyed.
Wolf is not joking around and getting back at Evil.
It seems that red team is making more and more mistakes as the match goes on.
But they don't have much of difference in gold, and the kills are same.
Blue team has slain the turtle. Red team hero has been slain. Red team turret has been destroyed.
What happened?
Blue team hero has been slain. Monster kill. Killing spree. Double kill. Red team turret has been destroyed. Blue team turret has been destroyed. Slain the turtle. Red team turret has been destroyed. team turret has been destroyed. Red team hero has been slain. Blue team hero has been slain.
Legendary!
Team hero has been slain.
Monster kill!
Has slain the Lord. Red team hero has been slain. Red team turret has been destroyed. Blue team hero has been slain.
Godlike! Legendary! Double kill! Double kill!
Red team base turret has been destroyed. Red team base turret has been destroyed.